All right, Melissa and Doug Blockables. Kind of like Lego but wood. Not quite, but it is interchangeable system, as we'll see. So this is a new set. I picked up the Farm Friends playset, and this one is the similar Woodland Friends playset. So you've got 4 characters in here. Let's open this up. These do come sealed, which I like, so you know you didn't get somebody's used return. So the box is sealed. Inside the box, also, the bags are sealed. The blocks are packed nicely, so they're not going to get scratched up in transit. You know, they're not loose, they're in a brick. The felt parts and plastic parts are also sealed. Let's open these up. One thing about the Farm Friends, when I reviewed that one, I showed you how the windmill felt was dented, so the felt pieces are going to potentially get dented or banged up over time. Alright, so you have your connectors, which are plastic. You have your kind of the design details, which are felt, and you have your blocks. So the blocks again they come sealed. Every block has the Melissa and Doug logo imprinted on it, or painted on it. So these blocks are, I think, very well made. Again, there's a Melissa and Doug logo on each one. The holes that are drilled are smoothed off, so this is not a sharp edge. These corners are all rounded. You can see another one here, the tail of the critter. Again, Melissa and Doug. And the holes are drilled very nicely. If I put my finger in there, it's all very smooth. And the paint seems to be a very good quality. It feels like I'm not going to easily scratch it, although I'm sure it can be scratched or worn over time if it's chewed on. Most of the wood is pretty smooth. I'm looking for imperfections. I'm just trying to be picky here. I don't find any yet. So I had like one slight crack in my previous set, but not a big deal. So again, they're milled pretty well. These are made in China. So you have plastic parts that hold the blocks together, and there should be some instructions in here. Yeah, there's some instructions in the box. So these instructions just kind of show you how to make the porcupine, for example. He looks like he's pretty basic, a one-piece instruction here. So you take the porcupine's nettles and the face, so like this, and you just plug that in there, and he's done. That's a very simple 2-piece block. Very simple. You go on to your other ones there, and this is something that a kid could do too. I mean, it's not words, it's just pictures showing you what to put where. So you probably teach your child how to put these together. Look for the white piece. Put the gray connector onto the white piece. Look for the head piece. Put him on the gray connector, like so. I would have preferred that these aren't both gray. It would have been nice if they were separate colors, because for me, obviously that's easy to tell apart, but for a child, maybe they could have made this one brown or something, some different color. I mean, it is a bear, so I'm not sure why it's gray and not brown or black, or even white, polar bear. Let's go on to the fox. So the fox, they're asking you to find the tail. There's the tail. Actually, you know what? So that's drawn a bit differently, isn't it? No, it's not. There it is. Okay. So there's the tail. And then the connector in the tail. Just following the fox instructions there. Again, I think a child could do this, especially with some supervision. Plug these in, the neck and the head. And there is your fox. And finally the bear. Again, this should be, I feel like it should be white or black or brown, not gray. But I'm also being a little bit picky. Connector, 2 connectors. He gets the body piece right here. He's kind of big, or she's kind of big. She's a girl or boy bear. So large body, put the neck piece on, and the bear is done. There's your bear. And this just shows the completed pictures there. Again, my only gripe about this one is that I wish that those are different colors, the raccoon and I think raccoon gray makes sense, but bear should be different color. You get 16 pieces, so it's about 60 something cents a piece. So if you want a wooden toy that's connectable, I think these are great. They're a little bit spendy, but I feel like if you had this one, you need more. Like you need at least one more set. This is the Farm Friends, or you need something bigger, like a they've got several big sets. So this one costs $40, whereas this one here costs $10. But you're getting your price down to about 40 something cents a piece because you're getting 73 pieces for $40. But I feel like you need more than just one set to make this more fun and more. The whole point of Blockables is that it does interconnect with other blockable kits, of which there are about 8 right now. So in order to take advantage of that interconnectability, you need to buy into the system. So I'd figure on spending probably in the long term, you're doing one big set for 35 or 40 and 2 small sets. Maybe you're going to spend $75 at some point total on your Blockables or more. But I'd say at least a minimum investment of $75 to get that kind of extended play out of it. At that point, then I would recommend these, especially if you want a wooden play set. All right, that's Blockables. Any questions, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to try to answer for you. I like it. It's a fun set, and thanks for watching.